Oh, my deck is a mess. I still have all these to transplant, plus more, plus my coleus. But I wanted to show you these buckets. I got these, I think there's 10 of them or 12 of them for 25 cents. What a score that was. So I drilled holes in all the sides because I wanted to see if I could keep like an inch of water in the bottom. So I'm going to show you some pretty things in my garden because I had the eye surgery and I am certainly not looking pretty. So I got these two begonias at Mark's. They're absolutely gorgeous. And I want to see maybe I can overwinter them. I don't know, I'll have to wait and see. Oh, here I am. This is how I have to go outside because I'm not supposed to put my eyes in the sun. And I'm not going to show them to you until they're a little more healed up because it's scary looking. So happy Tea Tuesday to you all. I got this really, really pretty cup at Dollar General and it was $3, and I got one for me and one for my daughter as a gift. The tea I'm having today is my regular concoction that I brew every day, but I tried something different. I tried leaving out 2 tea bags, so instead of 6 tea bags, oops, sorry, that was a bee. It was buzzing right under my hat. So I tried making it with 4 tea bags instead of 6, so I'm going to give it a try. And it's good, but I forgot the sugar and I forgot the raspberry syrup. So I'll be back once I fix it. Be back in a minute. Okay, I'm back. Anyway, let's try it now. That's better, but it's still better with the 6 tea bags. So anyway, I went out to lunch with my daughter today, and we went to, it's called Clementine's, and here in Olmsted Falls we have like a junction, and it's got an old steam engine set up, and you know, I made a video of a walk about my town. If I remember, I'll try and link that in the cards or down in the description box. But Clementine's is a very old-fashioned restaurant that used to be a house. So it's really cool. This is a really cool, now I've got ants crawling on me. This is a really cool town to live in. So yeah, so I went with my daughter, and we had a nice time. And and I'm not a big dessert eater, but we ended up buying 5 desserts. One of them I took home to my grandson, and my daughter is his mother, so I couldn't very well, you know, have all that dessert because he likes chocolate cake, so I had to get him a piece. And yeah, we were real piggies. So the bill ended up being like, with a $10 tip, it was like $64. And it wasn't a cheap restaurant, but it wasn't real expensive either. And there were a lot of older people in there, like older. I mean, I'm older, but I'm talking older. And they still had all the little old people walking around with their masks on. But a lot of the places here where I live, the stores, they don't require a mask anymore, which is yay, because in the summer, who the heck wants to be breathing all that hot air, right? So, well, this is refreshing. But I'll tell you, I'm not liking this hat because it's too hot, and I don't really like hats much anyway. I like the way they look, but I don't know. I find them not to be the most comfortable. And this is a lightweight straw hat, but I have to keep the sun off my face, so that's what I'm doing. And I actually came out here to water because it went up to 88, 89 degrees in May. So we went from like in the 30s a couple weeks ago up into the upper 80s. And it can get hot here in Ohio. I'm talking about really hot. Up in the 90s, high 90s. Not my favorite weather. But anyway, so that's what I did today on this lovely Tea Tuesday. And I usually make these videos, I work on them like a week ahead of time. So you probably won't see this video until next Tuesday. But that's okay, Tuesday is Tuesday, right? So this is kind of my garden in the background. And I'll tell you, I am having a real problem with my little friends that run around here. And I'm a nature lover, but I don't know. In between the chipmunks and the squirrels digging in my little raised garden beds, and then there's my dogs. They are chasing and digging everything. I just don't even know what to do with them. And so I have a barricade up for my pots. Everything's up off the ground that means anything to me because they destroy it. I can't even keep grass back here. So it's all just mulch. Yeah, now I have to go get some more fencing because they're doing all kinds of shenanigans in my garden. If you guys have dogs and you have any good suggestions, please leave it in the comments below because they've been grounded to indoors quite a bit the last couple weeks. Sometimes they're really good and it's really relaxing and chill. I take them out with me most of the time when I can. But when they start acting up like that, I can't get anything done. All I'm doing is chasing them around. So I've kind of resorted to spraying them with the hose when they're not listening, and they don't like that much. It doesn't hurt them. I would never want to hurt my dogs, but I don't even know what to do anymore. I love to garden. I love my dogs more than my garden, but I don't want to give up my garden. And since I live in a townhouse, and I mean my front yard is nice, but they really don't want us to plant vegetables in the front yard. And I really want to be a little bit more self-sufficient and grow my own food. And I've been loving my salads that I've been growing. So, and I'm trying to get my summer veggies in and some of the summer perennials. I'm trying to get all that done. But with the eye surgery, it's been difficult because they want you to take it easy for a couple weeks. So it's really, I mean, I go at a snail's pace anyway. So now it's really going at a snail's pace. But oh well, you know, upward and onward. I'm not going to give up. But the dogs aren't making it any easier. And they're the main reason why most of my little townhouse garden back here is mostly hardscaped. Because like I said, I can't even keep grass back here. It just turns into mud. So yeah, it's a challenge, but it's worth it. It's well worth it. And I wouldn't have it any other way. Yeah, I was really happy to find this little cup. And I haven't really bought a mug in a while because I really have enough mugs. But it's got this like gilded handle. And my daughter's the inside of it is, it's like an aqua. The one I got my daughter is a darker blue, and her flowers are blue and yellow because her favorite color is yellow. So, but this is refreshing. It's really good. But I do think I'm going to go back to my 6 tea bags. Those other 2 tea bags do make a difference. So I have to water all my garden now. Sometimes I'm even resorting it to watering it a couple times a day. But after tomorrow, it's supposed to cool down again and go down into the 60s, which does not make me unhappy because it's much nicer to work outside in that weather. So, yeah, that's what I've been up to. I had my eye surgery on the 20th. I think that was last Thursday. So this is day 6, and I've been trying to take pictures of what it looks like every day as it heals up, but it still looks pretty, I don't know, kind of like Frankenstein, because, you have all these stitches and things. And I will show you pictures and then the final results. But yeah, Medicare, if you have a very heavy lidded eye, Medicare will pay for having that excess skin removed. But I had to go through a bunch of tests. They have like a machine they have you look into, and then they have little lights that flash here and there and here and there. And I guess they're testing your peripheral vision and your upper vision and lower vision. And every time you see the little light, you have to tell them you see the light, or I see the light. But anyway, so yeah, I passed the test that they do for doing the surgery. So yeah, if you have heavy lidded eyes that are bothering your vision, check with your eye doctor. I don't know if all eye doctors do this surgery, because it is cosmetic too. So it would have to be somebody that knows what they're doing and isn't going to make you look weird, because that wouldn't be good. But yeah, so other than that, oh, it's a beautiful day, and thank God there's a breeze today, because it would be stifling if there wasn't. Absolutely stifling. But today it's not too bad, and in the shade it's really lovely. So I'm really enjoying these Tea Tuesdays. I hope you are too. If there's a subject you'd like me to talk about, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see if I can do that. Another really dumb thing my dogs are doing lately, since I have pollinator flowers in my garden, because yeah, some flowers need to be pollinated, some vegetables need to be pollinated, they decide, especially my little bandit, he likes to catch them. And he either hasn't gotten stung yet or it doesn't bother him. But of course I try to discourage him from doing that, but he's a dog and he doesn't understand. So, but yeah, he'll jump up and try to catch them, especially the big bumblebees. And I don't want him to hurt the bees either. So, yep, nature versus dogs. They have the two of them, the two bigger dogs, have a very strong prey drive. And the little one, she just kind of tags along. She doesn't hurt anything, but... So I usually bring her outside with me and banish the other two in the house when I'm trying to get something done. And then eventually they calm down and I let them out, and oh, there goes a chipmunk again. Oh, and then I found a snake in my garage, and I walked into the garage and it startled me. I'm not afraid of snakes, and it's just a harmless garden snake or rat snake or something. It was a good size. And I just kind of went, wah! And the snake, I'm sure, went, wah! And it crawled under some of the cupboards I have. But then, because a lot of times when I'm working in the yard, I leave the door open so I can get my things in the garage. And I kind of walk from the front to the back and vice versa. So I think it was checking out my garage. But they do keep the mice population under control. So, and I've seen, I don't know if it's the same snake. I'm not sure how long a snake lives, but I've seen a very similar snake hang out here for the past few years. Once in a while I get a glimpse of him or her, whatever it is. But I did see, I was watering the front, and I did see the snake out front in the garden bed. So I think it went outside. At least I hope it did, because it gets pretty hot in my garage when everything's closed up. So, and I've got a lot of stuff in my garage, especially now with garden season, trying to get everything. When I have a project, I pull everything out. I make a big mess, I pull everything out, and then I just kind of get the deer in the headlights look, and it's like, oh God, what did I do? I have got to clean this up. So then I put it all back where I got it from, but I'm not one of these people that pulls things out and puts them back every day. If I'm still working on the project, it just stays put right where it is. Well, this was certainly a chatty tea. Cheers to you, my friends, and I hope you're having a wonderful day and a wonderful life. And a wonderful tea. So I'll be back next week with another Tea Tuesday, and I'm sure I'm going to be posting something in between. I got this little fountain from somebody reached out to me, Oak Me, I think they are, and it's a little solar fountain that they sent me, and they wanted me to review it. So I'm going to put that review up too, and I like it. It's cute, but it definitely has to be in the sun. Otherwise it just kind of splurts, you know, but it works real well in the sun. So I'll be posting that video soon, and in the meantime, that's all I have for you today. I want to wish you abundant blessings. I love you guys. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. God bless you. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.